we probably wore them out a touch. We put a ton of challenges on teams on the offensive end where you wear teams out defensively, and that affects them on the offensive end as well. I mean, we talked about the same thing in every timeout. We were missing some focus tonight. We were missing a touch of energy and some urgency. Now, we played very unselfishly on the offensive end. We shared the ball. We did all the things we always do on the offensive end, but we lacked a little bit of that grit and toughness on the defensive end tonight. We played a number of guys hoping to get that out of them, as well as, we want to keep developing our bench. We are a deep team. Although I'll tell you, it's very difficult to substitute at times because I have such positive clips of some of these returners in their run last year and what they do. It's hard to sub, but in practice, you see that we have a deep bench, and so I'm excited that we're going to start developing that or continue developing that. What I thought we struggled with at Purdue was they punched us in the face a touch, and it got us out of our flow, particularly on the offensive end. We tried to make what I call 12-point plays, and that's where you get down a touch, and we had some guys in foul trouble, but we got down and all of a sudden we're trying to make a hero play or a 12-point play rather than how we do it, which is make the mature play, which ends with an extra pass, which ends with either a post move that's uncontested or a 10-toe three. Really wanted to get back to that.
Well, it's sometimes hard to turn that switch, coming off of a loss like that. You had high expectations to go into West Lafayette and, just to pull a shocker, but that's been our main focus going into this season, is looking forward and moving past certain things. And it was just one of the things that we had to move past. So coming in tonight, we had a lot of high energy. Going through game day walkthrough and warm-ups, energy was pretty high. Overall, it was just us wanting to move forward and trying our best to get the win in them, which we did. We know we'll score the ball at a high rate. It's just about our focus on defense right now. We got to continue to get better, continue to trust each other on the defensive end, and continue to finish plays too. Offensive rebounds, that's just something that we got to go back in the lab and continue to work on.
Although our defense wasn't what I'd love for it to be tonight, I was very pleased with the unselfishness. Once again, we had, 18 of our 30. I mean, we seemed to keep moving up. Even at Purdue, we ended up having, almost 75%. And I think I checked today, we're 11th in the country in baskets that are assisted. So, I'm very pleased with that and the mentality that our guys have taken.
They were doubling or they were just packing the paint. I was looking for my teammates. They were all open shots. None of them took any type of bad shots, and I'm willing to pass it. Coach told me to play slower, so when I get the ball, I look around, see where the defender is and where the help defenders are. And if it's one-on-one, I'll go get a bucket. And if it's not, I'll pass it out.
They made us shoot threes tonight, which, we're a good three-point shooting team. Now, they don't always go in. Some nights you don't have great nights, but, I feel pretty good. If people are going to double down on our posts and we have 10-toe threes, I'll take that every time all night long. But I love the inside-out looks. We're on balance. We're stepping into the shot. It's an unselfish play, and Steve did a great job. And Steve did two of them. Two of his assists, I believe, came off of offensive rebounds, which I love as well. You're in a crowd. Now, if you can get a layup, let's take it, but we call that getting it happy after a rebound. Just getting an offensive rebound isn't the right to take a bad shot. You see it over and over again. Guy gets a great offensive rebound, he's pinned underneath the rim, and then he throws up some double clutch over his shoulder, and we try not to do that. And Steve did, executed very well there tonight.